Today's horoscope, Capricorn April 8, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mercury turns direct after over 3 weeks of retrograde motion, and in the coming days and weeks, many plans or recently stalled projects or initiatives will begin to move forward. There are fewer blocks to your progress now, and there will be even fewer once Venus turns direct on the 12th. You can experience improved communications and relations with neighbors, siblings, and other family, as well as more faith and confidence in general. Learning pursuits, personal interests, and some projects that were left undone can resume. For today, be as clear as possible in your discussions and statements, or better yet, reserve judgment. It makes sense to treat the day as transitional rather than a time for bold moves. New information could emerge that sets you on a slightly different path. Today's cosmic flow could be a bit rocky to navigate. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of love and pleasure, is uniting in exact conjunction with mighty Saturn, the planet of life lessons and karma. You may face unfortunate or unlucky news around your personal life or romantic relationship, especially if you're not communicating directly and clearly. Above all, don't give in to the friction. Even challenging cosmic energy is here to help us grow, learn how to love more beautifully, and respect boundaries as we proceed. You will get through this more easily with a chuckle and a smile on your face rather than a frown. Do you feel misunderstood? Something has been lost in translation for weeks now. It could have been a struggle to relay and receive information in your work life, especially if you had personal issues to attend to. You may have felt like your colleagues did not care or could not be bothered to make an effort to understand you. There might have been a few awkward interactions. Luckily, you should see a notable change in your professional discussions and interactions, as Mercury stations direct in Pisces. Expect to feel better understood moving forward. Get in touch with your feelings today and communicate them to those you care about. Use the celestial energy to empower your own relationship with yourself as well. Like with any relationship, ask yourself what you really want from yourself: a healthier lifestyle? More friends? Less time at work? More fun on the weekends? This kind of honest chat with yourself will create changes more quickly than you may think. Start with now. What would make you smile? Working within a network of people can be challenging on this day. This vibration often enhances the need to work by yourself, at your own pace. While this isn't likely to happen every day for you, the occasional period of wanting some space is likely. Further, it's healthy. This can bring a better balance into your life, as you are probably surrounded by people the majority of the time. Even if you do just a few things solo, you'll feel better connected with yourself. For weeks before Pluto is due to turn retrograde in your income sector and shift his focus onto the past, second chances and untapped income potential, the Moon is making its last visit to your financial sector before Mars returns. As the income side of the financial fence is preparing to move into review mode, leaving the path forward clear for the other side of the financial fence, the Moon is helping you prepare for that shift. While the Moon and Pluto clashed yesterday, with your financial instincts sharp and plenty of external support, this will already be turning into motivation. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday, this last visit before Mars leaves has left you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, ready to get the most out of these final days. It was the Moon's alignment with Mars and the friendly aspect to a major lineup of planets in your communication sector that leaves you better able to move forward with the communication lines open. Mercury, the planet of communications direct turn there today, will help with that. Daily Planetary Overview. Can you handle it? That question isn't meant to intimidate, it's an invitation. An invitation to look within and ask yourself whether you're truly aligned with what you're chasing. As Venus retrograde meets Saturn in dreamy, deeply emotional Pisces, this isn't a time for surface-level decisions. There's weight in the air, the kind that asks for honesty. The kind that asks you to pause, breathe, and ask, is this really what I want? It's okay to admit when something doesn't feel quite right, even if you've already committed. even if you've been walking this path for a while. Just because you can see something through doesn't mean you should. If you're chasing a goal that no longer inspires you or holding on to a plan that no longer fits who you are now, consider this your gentle cosmic permission to stop, recalibrate, and pivot. That doesn't mean giving up. It means being real with yourself. It means choosing not to waste time on things that drain your spirit. The clarity you're looking for isn't far away. Mercury is stationing direct in Pisces tonight, casting a soft but steady light on your thoughts. The mental fog begins to lift. And with it comes a new kind of confidence. Not the loud, flashy kind, but something quieter, deeper. A sense that yes, you do know where you're going now even if the steps feel cautious or uncertain. You're not rushing anymore. You're moving with purpose. And that's powerful. Think of it like this. Imagine walking a familiar road, one you've traveled 100 times before. But this time, you stop. You look around. You notice a path just off to the side, a little overgrown, a little uncertain, but something about it pulls at you. That's the new direction calling. You don't have to abandon everything or burn bridges. Keep the friendships, the memories, the lessons. But let go of the habits, patterns, and relationships that are no longer nourishing you. This is a transitional phase. A threshold. And yes, sometimes that means you'll feel torn. You might notice tension rising in your closest relationships, maybe with your partner, or family, or someone who knows you deeply. Don't panic. That friction isn't necessarily a sign that something's broken. Sometimes, it's just the pressure of two people evolving at different paces. Give each other space. Breathe. Focus on your own center. And when you return to each other, it might be with clearer minds, softer hearts, and a better understanding of what really matters. As you move forward with your plans, because you are moving forward, know that things may take longer than you expect. And that's okay. This isn't a race. This is about building something real. Something that reflects who you're becoming, not just who you've been. Focus. Be patient with the process. There will be setbacks, but don't let temporary disappointment stop you. Even when doors close, others quietly begin to open. Keep your eyes and your heart open for those quiet shifts. If you're struggling to make a decision, that's normal. Doubt is part of growth. Eventually, the pieces will come together. The fog will lift. You'll see the road clearly again, and not just for yourself, but in a way that helps others too. You'll find compromise, common ground, the win-win. But in this emotionally charged atmosphere, be mindful. Emotions might run high. Tempers might flare. You might catch yourself in the middle of an argument that started over nothing. Try not to let the moment carry you away. Step back. Let the feelings rise and pass through. Don't act out of anger, especially not toward the people who care about you most. You're human. They are too. And about those big promises or shiny financial opportunities that seem too good to be true, you know where this is going. If something feels off, trust that instinct. You might not have all the information. A well-timed pause can save you from a mistake. Let the dust settle before you decide. Take care of your body. There's a lot happening in your mind and in your heart, and your physical energy might be dipping. Don't ignore it. Your nerves are whispering what your soul already knows. You need rest. Not laziness, but real rest. Quality sleep. Gentle movement. Time with yourself that's not filled with screens and distractions. When you finally do slow down, you'll realize how much your body was asking for it. And in that stillness, you'll find peace. Deep, grounding peace. Today isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about knowing when to let go and when to hold on. It's about trusting that you're not lost, even when you're in between chapters. You've come a long way. And even if the path ahead looks unfamiliar, you're not walking it alone. Others are navigating their own quiet revolutions. So share your story. Have you recently changed course? Are you letting go of something that no longer fits? What's one step you're taking toward what truly matters? Your voice could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Keep going. You're doing better than you think.